So welcome everybody to this year's UNESCO and OOFTAS combined conference. This is a follow-up, I suppose, to our normal OOFTAS symposium that we have earlier last month. And we've got some people who have been willing to put together some presentations that are particularly focusing on dealing with out-of-field teaching in a way that's useful for people from developing countries. Now, I'm aware that the people who are going to be in attendance are mainly, apart from who's on the screen and people who have registered for the conference, they're going to be coming in from China. So you'll see quite a few people coming in, and they'll be having a teacher education background and interests. And they'll be coming in from different parts of China as well. So my name's Linda Hobbs. I'm one of the conveners of OOFTAS, and also Dr. Ming, who is just off trying to sort out some technical issues right now. We're convening this. Also, special thanks to Bo and also Ming, who can't be with us, but would have been if there were some issues that came up. So just a bit of an introduction for people who aren't aware of what the OOFTAS collective is. We are an international collective of people who are interested in researching teaching out of field, implications for policy, practice, research, etc. So we've been in operation since about 2013. We had our first symposium in 2014 in Portugal, and we had our 12th annual symposium this year in Belgrade. Well, it was online in the end. So since 2020, we've been running hybrid or online symposia. So all presentations are presented, and you can find those on our website. And our next symposium, we hope, will be hybrid, coming from Tampere in Finland. That will be great next year if that's going to be possible. So what is teaching out of field? Teaching a subject or year level that doesn't align with the teacher's background, basically. And so we, as researchers, we're aware that of talking about out of field is not necessarily just a statement of whether teachers are in or out of field. It's quite complicated, and teachers' experiences come to play, and there's many other factors. So the language is often largely absent from policies, though, in many countries. I know in America, in some states, it's quite well acknowledged, the language of out of field, but in a lot of other education jurisdictions, it's silent. And it really does depend on the way teachers are, how they become qualified, whether they're accredited or certified, and there's other located type of policies that actually determine what's counted as out of field, and therefore what needs to be done and to support teachers to become in field. But a lot of the discussion around out of field teaching is coming to the fore because of the widespread teacher shortages. And on the right there is the latest graph coming from the OECD, the TALIS report, which shows the degree of out of field teaching that is worldwide in several countries. Important considerations when looking at and researching out of field teachers, and with our key goal of empowering teachers, is to understand and develop a more effective and resilient out of education system, to create a culture where teacher education is capable, adaptive, so that teachers are highly capable, adaptive, and we maintain that specialised teaching workforce, that we look beyond the lived experience of individual teachers to establish adequate policy settings. And it's not just about the individual teacher, but it really is a policy position. And we identify those policies and practices that can facilitate implementation of these principles that might empower teachers, and providing opportunities for teachers to learn through multiple providers and different formats is all part of that process. So what we're going to be doing today, we've got 3 sessions, a couple of presentations first, then we'll have a half-hour break, followed by 3 more presentations, and then another set of 3 presentations after a good 1-hour break in the middle, remembering that these times are for the local Chinese people. So they do have a 1-hour break in between. So just information for presenters, a reminder, all presentations are going to be provided online. There will be a 20 minutes to talk and encourage people to really keep to time as much as possible. I'll be the chair for the session, so I'll be interrupting if it looks like you can be going too long. 10-minute question time, probably mainly from the people online. If this does get presented, I'll ask Bing a Bo in a minute, but yeah, the questions will be coming from people online. All sessions will be recorded and recordings will be added to the OOFTAS collective website. So that's it from me. I'm going to stop sharing at this point. Bo, have you got an update on things your end? And if you'd like to introduce yourself, actually.
Yeah. Dear colleagues, you're welcome to this joint seminar or symposiums together with UNESCO TEC, UNESCO Teacher Education Center, and our OOFTAS collection of professionals. This is, as mentioned by Linda, the third joint symposium between these 2 groups. In this symposium, we will give the signal of our presentations to another conference. This conference is organized also by the UNESCO Teacher Education Center. These people are teacher training organizers affiliated to university and also affiliated to government. There are around 200 audience in our local meeting room. We appreciate very much Linda and our colleagues to share your ideas about our field teacher training scenes and also your practices and also some of the theories developed by you people and shared with our colleagues. We in China, people are also face such kind of challenge. I mean, the outfield teaching. I'm and my colleague, Professor Ming from Northeastern Normal University, also will work in this area. We are very glad to join you colleagues, and we also very glad to share your experience to our Chinese audience. I suppose it's the opening remark from UNESCO Teacher Education Center. Linda.